Good morning guys and welcome back to Thai Talk with Dan. Guys, I'm afraid I'm coming to you this morning with bad news. I have epically failed. Before we kick off this video today, just want to say cheers and good morning. It's freezing today here in Thailand. It feels icy cold this morning. However, there is a clear blue sky, so I'm sure that it will heat up momentarily. Right guys, where to begin? Do you all remember Chris? This is the guy that I interviewed. He came over on holiday to Thailand. He's been here 14 times before. He travelled all the way over to Isan to date Thai women to try to get a better dating experience to see if he could find a future with a Thai woman when he retires in 3.5 years time. He went on about 5 dates, guys, with various different Isan women, and then he decided to go back to Pattaya for the rest of his holiday. Now, we haven't communicated for around about 6 or 7 days, so I'm going to tell you what's happened to Chris. He is now currently on an aeroplane flying back to England, and I'm going to give you a big update. So roll the intro guys, and I'll speak to you in a moment. Welcome back guys to Thai Talk with Dan, where we talk everything Thailand. So let's begin this video. So last night was a busy day and I finally climbed into bed and got a message off Chris. I've not heard from him for around about 6 or 7 days, and I'm going to read his initial first message. In the airport, my pal, I fly in 2 hours. I ended up shacking up with a freelancer for the last 6 days, and we probably need to talk because I'm helping her. It would make for an interesting video topic. She's up for a blurred out interview, I think, if you want one. Now trust Chris, right, to basically give me that kind of news and then go on about it'd be a great video topic for your channel, Dan, and you can do a blurred out interview with my new freelancer girlfriend if you wish. So yeah guys, by the looks of it, I'm going to give you some more information in a moment, but by the looks of it, Chris has gone to Pattaya, he's enjoyed himself. He did a bit of dating and stuff there in Pattaya, which I told him not to, and he knows that he shouldn't do as well. But what's shocking about Chris is that he's got a good job, he's got a good education, he's apparently got a high IQ, yet he's now dating and sponsoring a freelancer in Pattaya. So guys, I just feel like I've failed. So anybody that doesn't know the story, Chris is one of the channel subscribers. He came over to Buriram, which is the city that I live in. I spent in total around about 8 hours, maybe more, sitting with him and talking to him over a few days and giving him advice and trying to teach him and look out for the warning signs and what's the best thing to look out for when you meet a Thai woman, what are the warning signs you need to look out for when you meet a Thai woman, don't do this, don't do that, etc, etc. You get the idea. And I've spent more time on him than I have even on the channel, advising others, advising you guys. Yet even this one-to-one experience, Chris has still managed to end up sponsoring a freelancer. So let me give you some more information. So he says to me in the next message, it's early days at the moment, lots to think about. You can be a friend and talk me out of it. Talk some sense into me. There's an idea for video content. Happy to chat whenever you're ready. Now, Chris, when you finally get home and you're watching this video, I don't care about the video content. I would just like to speak to you and shake you and talk some sense into you, because you can do better than a freelancer. Let's continue. So this one's an interesting statement, guys. Maybe you can talk some sense into me, Dan. I'm on the verge of doing many of the things I said I would never do. I've seen all the videos and I've heard all the tales. So guys, you understand that statement that Chris basically messaged. So he knows it all. He knows what he shouldn't do. He's watched a load of videos about scams and women trying to milk money, etc, etc. He knows it all. He spent a lot of personal time with me, yet he still fell into the honey trap. Then he says to me, I tell you, mate, the Pattaya part was fascinating. I got really close to what drives these women. Never got so close before to the backstories. Touched the culture and ethos that drives it. Seen sides that I never believed. The grimy inner workings beneath the shiny facade. So interesting. Then he tells me about the Philippines. He says the Owl of Asia, whoever that is, did a survey. He's mainly a Philippines guy. Did a poll, was where's the best place to find a partner? Philippines came in at the top 65%. Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia around 2% each. Very interesting. I don't know why he was going on about the Philippines. There seems to be this big debate online on where you can get the best girlfriend experience, where's the best wife material, Philippines or Thailand. And I can see why a lot of foreigners enjoy the Philippines, because they speak better English. They're much better at giving the girlfriend experience. And for me, from everybody that I've spoke to, even Filipinos that I've met in Thailand, is that they are much more trickier, much more smarter. Their English is better, so they can extort a hell of a lot more money out of you. But there seems to be this debate that's going on that Thai women are bad, Filipino women are better. Then we've got the other side of the coin where Thailand women are better and Filipinos are bigger scammers. It's more dangerous in that country. It's more third world, etc. So I think this debate's probably going to go on for a long time. But anyway, back on to Chris. Right, here's the big one. I'm about to board the aeroplane. Probably need some time to let the emotions settle anyway. I chucked her 15,000 baht for the month already anyway, but I'm all ears. This frequency is open over the days and coming weeks. 15,000 baht. I don't know what else he's give her, but it sounds like he's give her 15,000 baht at the end to basically for the month. But what did he pay her during the last week? Anyway, guys, I can openly admit and bow my head before you all that I epically failed when it comes to Chris. Words can't describe the emotion that I felt last night, the shock, horror that you could see on my face last night when I was reading Chris's messages and thinking, bloody hell, Chris, you're a smart guy, you've got a good heart, you're a warm type of bloke, yet you fell for a freelancer and now you're sponsoring that freelancer, and then you're talking about me doing an interview with her with a blurred out face. What am I supposed to say to her, Chris? Hi, Sawadee Carp. How many men do you extract money from per year? What would you say is your overall salary over the past 12 months? What stories do you say to extract the biggest amount of money out of these men? What do you really think about all your different foreigner boyfriends? Do you think they're stupid? Do you think they're gullible? Etc, etc. How the hell can I interview a freelancer? Thank you for the opportunity, but they are the type of questions that I would be asking. And if she says, no, I'm not like that, then I'm just going to keep saying, tell the truth, it's okay, you're among friends. Oh, crazy guys. But yeah, at the end of the day, I epically failed with that one. And the only thing that keeps me going, guys, is that luckily I do get emails and messages that tell me that, yeah, Dan, you saved me. Yeah, Dan, you stopped me from doing this. I'm really glad I come across your videos. Otherwise, I might have got myself in hot water, etc. So at least I know that I'm doing some good for someone out there. But for bloody Chris, I put all this time and effort into this guy. And I did my best, right? Whenever he messaged, I messaged back pretty quickly. He was fine for me to like share his story and his journey, obviously on the channel. He always wanted me to go into more detail, but I never did. Yeah, it's just been a bit of a whirlwind adventure for Chris, and I really should have stuck some kind of body cam on him while he was going around Pattaya. Conversation is going to be a bit strange when I do get to speak to him, because it's going to be one, very interesting how he's fallen for some freelancer and now decided to sponsor her. What does he expect for the future? What does he expect the future to bring? I mean, is he going to be happy with her being with other men and stuff? Does that not bother him? Does he just want a woman to play with when he comes to Thailand? Is it not serious or whatever? At the end of the day, it's Chris's life, it's Chris's money, and Chris can do whatever the hell daddy wants. But the only reason why I got involved with Chris in the first place is because he basically told me that he was looking for a genuine connection. He does want to retire here, and if he can meet somebody now that's worth being with, then he's even happy to spend £200 or £300 per month helping that woman out, like, you know, sponsoring her or whatever you want to call it, per month, until he eventually comes and lives here, and then he can settle down with the woman that he's chosen, etc. And I don't know, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Any advice you want to give Chris, put it down in the comments. Try not to be too hard. I understand that when you're there and you're in the moment and you're with that woman and she's saying all the right things and she's giving you the girlfriend experience, you know, they're very clever guys. They're very smart at making you feel happy and comfortable and warm and loved, and make you have starry eyes. And then once they've got you in that hypnotic state, then that's where the financial attack comes into play, and they start extracting little by little. They know what they're doing. They're super smart. They've been doing it for a long time. And unfortunately, it doesn't matter how big your IQ is, how professional your job is, how smart you think you are. If you literally spend enough time with one of these pretty girls, they can literally put you into a hypnotic state, and then the next minute, words can't even describe, but you could end up being the next sponsor. Okay guys, this has been Thai Talk with Dan. I will give you a future update as it comes. Apart from that, enjoy your day. I think I'm going to stick a jacket on because it's blooming freezing this morning. And I'll see you all again tomorrow.